that up.
One sec here.
Yeah,
Share your screen on Zoom.
Okay.
And make sure that you have anything confidential hidden, because this is going to go on the stream. Just a sec here to mess with my little streamy dealy deals. Boop, boop.
I wonder if I can just share part of my screen.
Yeah, I mean, whatever's cool, whatever makes you comfortable. I just want to make sure that we, get you what you need.
Yeah. There we go. And this I need to move. Okay, so you can see my screen. It should go to Earth.
One sec, actually.
Well, now it's not to Earth.
Use those machines.
Really?
Oh, we're going official, eh?
We're going official.
It is an honor to be a guest. Like, have that on the side.
Bam!
Woohoo!
So we're gonna hit discard of that. So I even threw it on freaking LinkedIn, bruh.
Look at that.
Oh.
I have all that. I believe I still have that open as well. Yeah, choose a work in progress, but
Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. It is all good.
oh yeah, gotta start somewhere. No shame in it.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Is so many people do this thing in the IT community and the whole culture and everything, where like it's all about, oh yeah, I have all the answers. I know how to do all the things, right? But
Right.
I can't even tell you how many hours I had to grind against this thing to figure it out. And so, the fact that you're trying to do the same sort of a thing of deploy a blog, and that you have this class that you're doing where they're talking about, content delivery networks and everything, is really cool. That you're on your cloud journey, I'm on my cloud journey, and we're all just learning together, man. And it's so much like, I don't know. There's so many of these tech blogs that I go through all the time when I'm Googling for esoteric bullshit and trying to find answers to my own questions, right? And it's everybody like, oh yeah, look, I have marketable job skills, hire me. And part of that is why we're doing this for your deal, right? But the thing is, it's actually going through the process of doing that and learning that and figuring out how all the different parts and pieces fit together is what gives you an understanding of the fundamentals of deploying, managing, maintaining, and updating these types of solutions, right? So I'm gonna bring up. So you have over here. Let me minimize that there.
Yep.
Bring us over here. Whoa, zoom. Whoa, zoom.
Going crazy on you there.
Going crazy. Okay, so your first step that we're going to want to do now is registering a domain.
Okay.
And the thing I recommend if you're trying to get a domain is Google domains all the way, man. You don't want GoDaddy. You don't want VeriSign. You don't want none of that bullshit. Just Google is typical with most of their things. They can they'll make the best products. Google has better engineers than anybody else in the world. And if they make a product, it's probably going to be one of the leaders in the space.
Sure. It'd be easier if I got to the page. I haven't really worked out my homepage yet on because I haven't had this computer for very long. So
I'm not seeing anything you're doing right now. I'm just seeing this Terraform cloud. So you went, oh, there you go. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I was doing it off screen so that way, because I realized when I put the home screen.
Yeah, you don't want to probably sign into your Google account with that. So, did we decide Stubborn Texan, or did you want Stubborn Texan IT, or what is it that you're thinking? Oof.
Sorry, I can hear my dog scratching. So, what is your opinion on it? I don't mean to be indecisive at the last minute.
I think that if there is a stubborntexan@gmail.com, I think you should grab that. And I think you should grab stubborntexan.com. I think you should grab Stubborn Texan everywhere that you can and just squat on that as your handle, man.
I mean, I don't know. Let me Google it real quick, because whenever I Googled Stubborn Texan IT, I definitely didn't find anything. And I do have that as a Gmail.
Stubborn Texan? Or
I have Stubborn Texan IT at Gmail.
Okay.
And now I'm not afraid of sharing it with professional.
Yeah, I only have one email. Well, I have one for work too, right? Because of the organization I'm at. But I mean, I've had the same Gmail account since 2003.
Nice.
So many people end up with collecting email accounts. 20 freaking thousand of them or whatever. I only got the one, and so yeah, man. Also, PM me on Discord your email that's associated to your PayPal, so I can shoot you $20 so you can get this domain.
Oh, no worries. I can cover that. I thought it was gonna be $20 a month. That's
Oh
ridiculous.
no, something like
That's
that.
ridiculous.
I think it's
So no,
$12. I think it's $12 a year for a .com registry.
yeah, that's amazing. I
Or it
think
might
I'm
be,
gonna
or it might be 30 your first year and then like 15 to renew or some shit like that. I don't know. But if you hit the find the perfect one, it will get us to a thing where we can search for the domain and start the process of getting that rolling.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if Stubborn Texan at Gmail is available real quick. Because if it is, then we'll jump on it, and if not, then no problem. Let's see, Stubborn. Apologies on the delay here. Hot dog, it's available. All right, so let's jump on. She said find the perfect one. I should probably switch over to the new email. One moment. I wasn't expecting this. All right, nope, just let me sign into the account, please. So, is this kind of at a block here until we get the domain started?
Yeah, we're gonna want to get the domain started.
Okay. I'm working on it. Loading. There we go. Right. So then, let me move this off screen for a moment. Get into the other account. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Now, find the perfect one.
Heck yeah.
Oh, sorry about that delay. Enter.
$12 a year. Biggity bango
Nice.
bongo is your uncle.
Ooh. No, okay. So, I cannot believe that's available.
Yeah, I can't either. That's why I suggested that you should grab it.
Yeah. So, add to cart. We're not going to do the payment stuff on screen for obvious reasons.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow, okay. And then I just go to the cart and finish my business. Oh my goodness. Sorry to give you that other screen again.
Oh, no worries, man. I am, we're patient and thorough over here,
I appreciate you letting me get like completely set up too, because that way there'll be no gaps, and once we get the ball rolling, it'll be nice and smooth. Let's see. Oh wow. And then I don't think I'll have to worry about any of that. Okay. This. all of these optional or?
I'm not seeing your
Oh,
screen.
it's address information.
Right.
Jeez.
If you want, I can. For just a moment, I could. So, just wake up her. Oh, there you go. So, go ahead and just show me what you got going on right now. I blanked it out on the stream.
Okay. I'm just putting in that information, review, all that kind of stuff. But it was when they were putting in the contact information, it was talking about sending it to ICANN. So I was like, what is
Yeah,
ICANN?
yeah.
And I
You're
was like,
so if you were to who is my domain philhawking.com, you have my address. You could come take a picture of my house, just
sorry.
like fucking Port. I ain't scared of shit, dude. Like I fucking my internet persona is the exact same as my in-person persona, and when people don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with them, dude. You know, like
Oh man.
that's so I'm on Blast. I'm on Front Street. You could Google my name, and you could. Oh, Adam Waters are asking, what is this? I'm teaching somebody how to deploy the Ghost CMS via AWS. Fucking. I have a GitHub project that I spun up for CI/CD pipelines to Terraform Cloud to deploy the Lightsail Bitnami Ghost image fronted behind CloudFront. And my friend Catherine here is a brand new to the technology industry and is in school and has a class where they're talking about content delivery networks and Docker and all sorts of fun stuff. So, because I'm off work this week, I am taking up some of my day to just hang out with her and try to download some of the stupid fucking, knowledge in my life to somebody who might be able to use it to make a buck or two. So the screen's blanked out right now because she's ordering a domain. But Catherine, have you finished with that?
I am just about done. I was skipping through one more page here. Doing the review purchase for the domain.
Let's make sure not to put your credit card number on the internet. And we have to do the same thing, when we have secrets, API keys, stuff like that. We're just going to have to be really careful, really intentional, make sure that we don't expose any credentials on the stream.
Right.
And if we do, then we have to immediately invalidate it. That's just living that secure life. You can get all kinds of fucking nonsense charges if you have a API, an Amazon, access key that it'd be all bad. We don't want to do that.
Nice. I see that I'm still blacked out, but I'm just showing you. And I'm doing the verification email right now.
Oh, okay.
So that's to show you. Holy moly. I've got a legit domain. Oh my goodness. Oh. But then this is not necessary. That's the old one. All right. So from this screen that you see.
Okay, I think that we would be good here to
Okay.
start sharing the screen again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Scroll down.
So,
Ta-da!
go ahead and go to DNS there.
Okay.
And so you see here, it's using Google's name servers, which is what we're going to want it to do for the time being. Now this particular so on the stream, Adam here, this dude is because he wasn't a complete fuck up drug addict, ended up partying till he's homeless guy like me. he is far more apex career at this DevOps stuff than I'm ever going to be, man. I am still a noob after years of trying to get the hang of it. He's like, oh, I got a Linode stack with 2,500 servers that crashes my MacBook when I run and apply. It's just like, yep.
My goodness.
Well, I mean, use like GitLab runners or freaking Terraform Cloud or Terraform Enterprise or Cloud Native, bruh. Cool. So now our next step. Our next step is going to be to go to your GitHub, or you fork the repo, right?
This. Dance.
Okay, noob alert. So now is noob alert what you're going to want to have be your GitHub handle 20 years from now?
This was. I need an account right now.
I would say a stubborn Texan, might be.
Watch it not be available. Let me go.
Like really, you want the same logins with different credentials and MFA enabled, obviously, for like fucking everything, But like,
right.
You're gonna kill yourself remembering what your logins are for everything, if they're all different. So hit sign up and make sure to put in that same stubborntexan@gmail.com as the.
No, we don't want the IT anymore.
And then just try Stubborn Texan, see if they got it.
Okay. Oh. What?
Look at that.
This
And
is blowing my mind.
for the password, have Google just make a password, or you have Kaspersky secure keyboard input. That's weird.
Yeah, they're my.
Are you using Edge, not Chrome?
Correct. Shall I jump over to Chrome?
Just go ahead and use whatever password that you regularly use for right now. We can work on your security practices a little more later. I mean, you're
I
student,
promise it
you're
was just
learning.
me giving Edge a chance.
Right. I did that for a couple hours, and it's funny. Everybody's just like, "Oh my god, Google Chrome! You lose so much privacy." Blah blah blah. It's like, man, I want Google to know everything about me. I want them to know everything that I ever get an email about. I want them to know everything that every plane, train, car rental, every single detail of my life, so I can organize and categorize it and make it useful to me, and it's the same way that I'm like, yeah, if you who is my domain, philhawking.com, that is my street address that I literally live at and I'm sitting at right now. I mean, I suppose if you wanted to come rob me, well, I mean, I don't have any cash in my house. I don't have any guns because I'm a felon, drug addict, former, of course, person who's been committed to psychiatric hospitals more than once. So, just, I don't have anything worth stealing in my house, really. And, I don't have, I don't really think I have any enemies. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't like me. But
that you know of.
Ever since I stopped, doing dope and drinking, I haven't been in a fist fight the whole time. So,
there's something.
Like there's something to be said for that, right?
Yeah. Let me switch over here. I'm doing stuff off screen because it, does.
Oh yeah, I totally get it. And it's good that you have multiple monitors because it gets really hard when you're trying to do the streaming thing, without that.
Oh no, get this. So I didn't pay attention to the specs on the computer.
Oh, just 1 second.
Yeah.
was running the AC for a bit, and I have the window open. It's a really dreary, overcast day in Spokane right now, and I'm starting to get like 50 degrees in here, I think.
Oh man, I'm jealous.
Yeah, it's I imagine that. I've never been to Texas, but from what I've heard, the humidity is a thing. So.
Well, right. It very much is, especially as of late.
Oh, whoa! So you're trying to create a new repository?
It just said create one or skip.
Yeah, hit skip. Yeah, we're gonna want to skip.
Today. Already verified it. All right, so we've got names, proper GitHub. Oh, I need to fork from your.
Yeah, from that other repo.
Yeah, there we go. AWS go. Yep. All right.
And also star it, because that makes me popular, and it validates that. It validates me. I need validation.
You are validated. And you're parking. All right, so I just click on.
Well, so now if you hit your repositories there, so you have this one repository right here, right?
Nice.
So go ahead and click on that sucker. And then you see here that this branch is even with mine. And on main, click on that up top there.
All right, let me see if I can get your video a bit larger. It's a bit difficult to see.
Oh, are you looking at... I thought you were looking at your monitor. And that I'm just seeing your monitor.
Oh, I thought you said it should match mine.
No, I'm saying main. If you click the little thing that says main at the top there.
Yep.
So you see how there's a main branch and a dev branch?
Yep.
So now go ahead and open up your Terraform Cloud.
Okay. Oh goodness. I'm trying to find it again. There we go. Pop it on that.
Ugh. Do a start from scratch. Start with a blank slate. Oh wait.
Just kidding.
Yeah, no, you need to create an organization. Just for your organization name, just make it Stubborn Texan.
Yeah. And I think this is from Let me see. I wonder if I can change the. Am I allowed to change?
Yeah, you can change it. Let's create your organization first.
All right. I'm just trying to just delete that. There we go.
Heck yeah.
One of these days, I'm going to be too confident, do it too quickly. I'm going to steal something.
So click version control workflow.
Okay.
And then click GitHub. GitHub.com.
Custom or okay.
Just GitHub.com. Hit authorize.
Do it. Only select repositories.
Oh, I mean, it's up to you. Like if you're gonna be using Terraform Cloud, you can. So that means that every time that you spin up a new thing, Terraform Cloud is. I mean, sure, that's fine. I mean, at least permissive model. We can cross that.
Suggest I use all repositories.
Yeah, I also suggest you enable MFA on all your accounts too.
Okay.
That's a thing I strongly suggest.
I will make sure I set that up.
So yeah, then click on AWS Ghost right there.
Okay.
And for the workspace name, put a -dev at the end.
Okay.
And then hit create workspace. Oh, we should have hit advanced options. Oops. Go to settings.
Okay.
And then version control.
Mhm.
And then VCS branch, do dev. Then hit update VCS settings. Oh, heck yeah. Nice.
Right. It's kind of like I don't quite know fully what we did. Like I couldn't turn around and explain it, but
we're doing the motto of what is it that Zuck is fond of saying of move fast, break shit.
okay. Hey, I've definitely done that before. So we're here, already.
Yeah, hit update VCS settings, nice.
Yeah,
And so now we're going to have to do a couple of other fun things. I'm going to. I'm going to send you this link in Discord.
Okay.
Huh. Yeah, so Adam, and hey, Adam, dude, if you want, I'm gonna actually, shit. I'm gonna just invite Adam to our fucking little Zoom session here.
Yeah.
He's probably forgotten more than I'm ever gonna know about this shit.
I wish there was a way to like. There we go. Hide.
So, yeah, bam. So this right here, this TF template, what we're going to have to do is the first thing when we get into your AWS account, go ahead and, because like we're on my screen right now, go ahead and get into your AWS console, signed into that.
Ooh, I guess what I don't have under that brand new account we just created.
Your AWS console. I mean, you could update your email address with your AWS console.
Okay. I was just at it. Didn't want to have to cause even more of a delay here. Let's see. Okay, let's see.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, my account.
So, once we generate a API key from your account with just like regular admin type credentials, then we're going to create credentials for Terraform, right? Once you get signed into, it doesn't matter what email you have for your AWS account, just once you get signed into your AWS account, we should be able to get cooking with some of that stuff.
I am signing in now. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, but I already showed you I wasn't a robot. You apparently didn't believe me. Sorry about that. Okay, like that one. threw me to a sign-in page and then it or a create account page and then it recognized my account. But okay, I am at the management console.
Okay, let's look at that. Bam. So meow. What we're going to want to do. You see there, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, we all know that Ohio is for lovers, right?
Oh my gosh.
But my wrist and cut my eyes.
This broadcast is over. Oh my goodness. All right,
Cause my
so
heart is in Ohio. I felt so betrayed when I was actually in Ohio, and then I saw somebody there with a Virginia license plate that said Virginia is for lovers. I'm like, fucking Ohio is for lovers.
wow. I'm still processing how long it had been.
So you're in Texas, and so U.S. East, North Virginia, and then there's U.S. East 2, there's U.S. West, North California, there's U.S. West, Oregon. I'm imagining that North California and Ohio are equidistant from wherever you're at, right?
I haven't been to either. I couldn't tell you. But yeah, I mean, if we're looking for a central.
Well, the thing is, like, especially when you're a solo practitioner and you're doing your own stuff, you want everything to be in the same availability zone, right?
True.
I would say US West 1. Go ahead and pick US West 1 right there. Boom!
Magical.
It is. Huh. So, now that we are in North California, do you have anything, like any AWS resources running? Like,
I don't believe so.
So Adam just said something that is a cool thing to note is that US West 2 is cheaper usually in the United States.
Really?
And I have all of my stuff in US West 2. So let's actually just defer to his judgment because, again, he's forgotten more about this than I'm ever going to know. Let's just do everything in US West 2. And then my templates that have US West 2 by default for the variables are going to work out for us as well. So that'll be less shit we have to refactor.
Fabulous.
Okay. So now I'm going to blank out your screen here.
Okay.
Oh wait, wrong one.
No.
So
she disappears.
And she disappears into the ether. So you're gonna want to click on all services.
Okay. Just a moment though, because never mind. Okay. Click on all services.
And you're looking for IAM.
Go.
And at the same time, I told you I was going to send this to you on Discord. I lied. But I did there. So click on the Enable MFA to improve security for this account.
Okay.
And activate MFA.
Yes, I sent it in the chat. Okay, there we go. Really? Okay, activate MFA.
So do you have an Authenticator app on your phone?
I do not, but I can get one.
I would suggest Microsoft Authenticator. You have a Microsoft account, right?
Yes.
Okay, then download the Microsoft Authenticator on your phone and sign into your Microsoft account on that.
I'm curious, why not Google Authenticator? Just
The reason that I prefer the Microsoft Authenticator is that it's easier to recover. Like, it syncs all of your OTP, one-time password. You know, TOTP is time-based one-time password, so it will sync all of your TOTP fucking whatsits with your Microsoft account, whereas Google will not do that because they're more secure. But then whenever you have to sign into a new device, you're up a creek because you have to use your MFA recovery codes. Like, let's say you lose your cell phone or you run it over with your car, right? Then you have to have all your recovery codes, completely redone, and it's a pain in the ass. I also think that now would be a good time to switch to Chrome because you probably need a Bitwarden account, and you can sign up for that for free. We want to have a place to store secrets, and that's going to be, so it's bitwarden.com.
Alrighty here, and then let me move this down, and I'll do it on my, oops, hold on. Do I have anything on this one?
And I'll actually stop talking right now and let you do one of those, like, 3 things I just asked you to do before I stack another one on there.
Alright, Chrome, Bitwarden, and let's see, not Latin. R. Sign in with there's not an easy download button. Gosh. Okay, download Chrome. Okay, so I didn't recognize the name at first. So, just an account, or is this something that I'm downloading, or both?
So Bitwarden is an account and a application that you can install both on your phone and as a Chrome extension. And you're going to want to use the Chrome extension for Bitwarden.
Perfect. So let me, here we go, running the Chrome setup right now. Ooh, yes.
Because you killed me. You do well. And I can tell you never stop until my final breath is gone. Ow!
I think the audio's breaking. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. All right, so
It was never a phase, it's a lifestyle.
This is me now. Let's see. So let's sign into Chrome using
your Google account you just created, because we want to make sure that we are synchronizing bookmarks, credentials, form fill information, whatever.
turn on sync.
Do you have an Android phone or an iPhone?
I have an Android phone.
Nice. Then you'll be able to get really cool integration with your Gmail account and your Android phone. It's I could not live without it. I don't understand how these Apple people fucking do it, man. It's insane. It's so
Let's
insane.
see. So would you recommend I turn on sync for Chrome
Yes,
or no?
I highly advise you turn on sync for Chrome. There's nothing that Google knows about you. You know, the CIA and NSA fucking doesn't if they really wanted to, you know?
Right.
Like, oh no, you collect as much data about me as you can to market products and services and goods to me, and I should be afraid of this egregious violation of my privacy when everything in the 21st century attention economy means that I'm a product myself and I'm not the customer, I'm the product. So I hope Google makes a shitload of money on advertising so they can continue to pay the best engineers in the world to make the best hardware for Pixel phones and the best applications and the most secure, you know, widespread operating system and the most secure web services. Like, God, I don't want to go down this rabbit trail, man, but I am so regretting doing a Microsoft 365 deployment at my organization. I fucking wish that they all had Chromebooks and none of them and everything was just, you know, zero trust network architecture and no least privileged access model, you know, just, you know, no way to spread viruses via macros, no way for their credentials to get access to anything other than what they specifically have access to. It's just, it's a big thing.
Yes.
So,
All right. Add to Chrome.
Yeah. So are you adding the bitword? I'm not seeing your screen at all right now.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting that I'm blocked out, so I can actually just show you where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got Chrome.
Okay, so now what you want to do on Chrome is hit the three dots on the right, and I can show your screen here. And hit the three dots on the right, and then, two things over to the little thing that has looks like a puzzle piece.
Oh, okay.
Click on that, and then Bitwarden, pin it.
Okay.
And then click on Bitwarden. And then log into the account that you created with it. And I'm going to blank your screen again.
Okay, thank you. I'm not quite sure if... Hold on. I may actually be at this step.
I highly recommend your master password is something you do not use for anything else. Think of the password that like you use for everything or whatever, and come up with some way to change it up, man. Like add some capitalization or punctuation, or you know, like come up with something else. You know, like you know, just something that will be easy for you to remember, and that you could have a hint for. You know.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
Because once you get living the fucking credential manager life, you are never going to go back, and you will not be able to operate a second of your life without Bitwarden. And it's a free and open source product, and I pay $10 a year for their premium plan, and that enables you being able to use a YubiKey for hardware MFA, which I strongly advise you do. Whenever you have an extra $40 in your life.
Okay. Okay, so master password. Because I wrote something down that I was going to look at it. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Jeez, I wouldn't even know what.
I'm still not seeing your screen and you're blacked out on the stream.
I know, I'm trying to think of a hint. The password's definitely unique. Yep, you can see.
Ugh.
Submit. What? How does it not match? Man, I cannot adult today.
I can't adult any day, even when I'm adulting to my maximum capacity.
All right, let me log into the master. I think you're using the password.
You know, once you get signed in to your Bitwarden, then
You bet. All right, so here we are here. No. So, all right, so I've got Bitwarden up. I'm in.
So, you know, I did just say, you know, Microsoft Authenticator, but Bitwarden has Authenticator too if you wanted to go that route. Have you already signed into the Microsoft Authenticator on your phone?
Yes.
Okay, then
But
we'll
I
skip
can-
all that. So, go ahead and you see there how we're on the console.aws.amazon.com on Edge. Just grab that link and drop it into a Chrome tab.
Okay.
And
I
again,
can close out of this.
yeah, well, wait a sec because we got a couple things up there. So you're gonna have your credentials for your AWS account that you sign into,
Right.
and then Bitwarden will. So you're signed out of Bitwarden on the. You see how the little thing there isn't blue? Yeah, click on that
Okay.
and then log in. So you created an account, but you hadn't signed in yet. And there we go.
What did I tell you about adulting?
I'm throwing a trillion fucking things at you, dude. The fact that you were able to keep up with any of this, and I like have infinite amounts of patience, you know. So like, if I'm overwhelming you or we like need to chill out or whatever, just let me know. I'm like, hey man, take a break. So there you go. Now you are signed in there. So when you go over here to your root user AWS sign in, when you type in your username and email, whatever, Bitwarden will offer to remember that for you. So then the next time that you sign in, you can just click the Bitwarden thing and it will auto fill it for you without you having to expose your credentials to the point where you could even do it on screen, you know?
Nice. As you can see, it's not quite the updated email address yet, but we'll get there.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I mean, honestly, like you have a thing that you want to have like privacy or establish a brand or identity or whatever, you know. But like, I would just use that same thing right there for my GitHub handle and for my like. If you've noticed, I'm Phil Hawking with 2 L's on everything, everywhere, dude. Because
It keeps it simple.
It keeps it simple and it's unique enough that you know it's not something that even when I'm the last person in line to jump on a service like TikTok or fucking Clubhouse, I was definitely last in line for both of those, man. And it was still, you know, nobody else was using that, right? So yeah, let's just now let's.
Do you want to move all these?
Well, if you just because you're signed into your Google account from Chrome, so if you just hit domains.google.com there, you shouldn't even have to sign in to get to that.
No, it's just. I was asking if you wanted me to just go ahead and copy all of this over.
Yep. And then,
Chrome and
yeah,
just
go ahead and
close
copy
out.
all that over to Chrome. And as soon as we're done with you getting signed into everything and Bitwarden knows all that stuff, then we can be sharing all of this on the screen, because we wouldn't be exposing anything except for when we're like generating secrets or API keys, or we're putting them from one service into another for our pipelining that we're doing.
Right. Let's see. I thank you for walking me through all of this as well. Let's see.
Shit, I would do this. Like it's funny. I was on this Clubhouse call with a bunch of like technology entrepreneur bros, Robert Scoble. So I don't know if you've heard of him. I don't know how much you are into all that. The guy who's DevOps Pro Dude on our Discord, Alex,
Mhm.
it's his brother. And he was the first technology blogger at Microsoft and was a successful VC guy. He was high up at Rackspace. Robert is a he's a really great guy, man, but he made some really poor decisions. And when we had the whole, oh, you aren't creating an account, you already,
Well, remember it. Well, I created this account before
oh, it doesn't,
we.
go ahead and sign into it and you can just change your email address.
Oh, okay. Perfect. I mean, nobody's perfect, and sometimes making those bad decisions help you learn lessons that actually come in handy later on while everybody else is still trying to learn it, you know?
Oh heck yeah, man! And dude has had so much personal growth. Like, for him, he's like, oh yeah, I'm a pariah in this community because I got outed for the whole like Me Too stuff and all that. But I mean, he's closer with his kids. He has a better relationship with his wife, and now he doesn't have all that hustle and grind and pressure and shit. And he's a super fucking cool dude, man. Uh, I I started interacting with him on Twitter and Google Plus when Google Plus was a thing, and that's how I actually. Back when Google Plus was a deal, I had like thousands of people following me. As the only like homeless meth addict who was blogging about my life on the platform, I guess.
It's all right.
So here we're gonna want to enable MFA for your GitHub account too.
All right. You just close out of the edge. That way we're. Really? There's more of this? There we go.
Oh heck yeah! And also open up a tab for I sent it to you on the Discord.
All right. Let's see.
Oh yeah, there you go. The AWS IMTF template. Go ahead and star and fork that.
Okay. Gosh, it is so nice to be logged into everything. Thank you again for
Oh heck yeah,
letting me
man!
set that up.
And now that you have Bitwarden, it will be easier for you to sign into everything all the time.
No joke. This is exciting. Okay, so let me just double check everything else. We don't need that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start showing the screen on here again. Oh, just over here on the overview for AWS Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Click that overview AWS Ghost one right
tab.
there.
Sorry.
No big deal. Over to the right, the AWS TF template. So I want you to look at this policy.json.tpl.
Okay.
So you'll see here this uses, and you'll see down there too, also old school Terraform interpolation syntax that was deprecated in like v0.11 or whatnot. But this right here is the format of this file here is called JSON. Do you know what JSON is?
Let's see. JavaScript oriented or object notation. I used to. It's
JSON is just data that is formatted in the way that Java likes.
Oh,
I
thought
can't.
you meant what it meant. My
Well,
bad.
no, I can't even remember exactly what JSON fucking stands for. It's just Java data. It's kind of like YAML, which it's funny. YAML is yet another markup language. Look at us, how funny we are, and that's like the shit that runs the entire world. Just like Ken Thompson, one of the guys who wrote the C programming language in Unix. He wanted to play the 1960s version of a video game. That's how they started making the Unix operating system, this PDP-7 that they found in a fucking closet from the acoustics guys at Bell Labs.
I remember you telling me about that, yeah.
And that Bell Labs, they had this thing where they had just had this big old initiative trying to make a operating system called Multics, Multics, with like major universities and like Stanford and IBM and like fucking all these other big stakeholders and computer scientists, and it failed miserably, right? And like the word eunuch, like EUUNUCH, eunuch. It means it means a dude who has had their balls chopped off. So they made Unix, UNIX, but it was a tongue-in-cheek joke that Unix was Multics without the balls because it was running on a PDP-7 that they barely had enough fucking computing resources to even, like make an operating system that could run the silly little game, space whatever fucking shit that Ken Thompson wanted to make. And that fundamentally changed the entire world. Your phone runs Unix, basically. The entire internet runs Unix. Every web server, everything. You could even be running Linux on Windows with the Windows subsystem for Linux these days. Like, it has completely pervaded everything. And Facebook, Netflix, IBM, all the technology that we have come to take for granted today is made possible by one sec. I'm actually going to share the fucking video. We got people on stream, whatever,
yeah. Do you mind if I take a quick phone call while
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
playing?
Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna mute myself here.
Watch this video 10,000 times.
Back in 1969, a couple of computer scientists here at Bell Labs started to develop some programs they needed for their own use. What Ken Thompson and Dennis Ritchie started developing then has evolved into the Unix operating system, which by now is widely used around the world.
We were trying to make computing as simple as possible. In the late 1960s, Dennis Ritchie and I realized that the then current operating systems were much too complex. We attempted to reverse this trend by building a small, simple operating system on a mini computer.
Well, what we wanted to preserve was not just a good programming environment in which to do programming, but a system around which a community could form, fellowship. We knew from experience that the essence of communal computing, as supplied by remote access time-sharing systems, is not just to type programs into a terminal instead of a key punch, but to encourage close communication.
The Unix system started out as a two-man effort, and by now it's used all over Bell Labs. We have close to 20,000 computer terminals in this company, roughly one per employee, and most of them are used for communicating with Unix systems. One of the main reasons the Unix system is popular around here is because it provides graceful facilities for decomposing complex computing tasks into simple subtasks.
The Unix operating system is basically made up of three parts: the kernel, or operating system proper, is the part that manages the control of the machine and supervises scheduling of the various user programs. The shell, or which is the name we give to the command interpreter, looks after the communication between the user and the system itself. And the third part, which is actually the largest, is the various utility programs, which perform specific tasks like editing a file, or sorting a bunch of numbers, or making a plot. In other words, all the other programs that are not provided directly as part of the operating system kernel.
So, fundamentally, these men understood something that, radically transformed the world because they were so far ahead of all of their peers. That graceful facilities to take complex computing tasks broken down into their smallest atomic pieces and, creating a toolbox or tool bag or, whatever, it made all this stuff possible, man. The whole freaking interwebs, all of the technology that we take for granted now, and all the stuff that we're in the process of doing with this particular project. I bet you haven't come back from your phone call yet. So anybody on the stream, here we are, still hanging out, kicking it like Kung Fu. We are doing cloud, GitOps, CI/CD pipelines, Terraform Cloud, all sorts of fun stuff. Ugh. Oh my God, Elon Musk, would anybody be willing to watch Spaceballs if I projected it onto the moon? I loathe that man. Leon Scum is the exact opposite of Dennis Ritchie and Ken Thompson and Linus Torvalds and the people who, Wozniak versus Steve Jobs, man. The people who really, they just wanted to do, and they wanted to create the technology, the science, the understanding, to enable mankind, right? And then there's always the pitch / product guys who, package it all up together and hype it up and make it all exclusive and then turn around and, make a fuckload of money and exploit everything about the economy and their workers. And here we are, late stage capitalism. 5 people control.
What a time to jump in.
5 people control over half the fucking world's wealth, man. And there needs to be way more Steve Wozniaks of the world than Steve Jobs, and that is something that I try to do. I'm out here on my hustle and grind. I don't want fucking more money. I don't want more economic standing or capital. I don't have like a cool, sweet startup idea to fucking pitch. I'm just trying to be out here doing and learning and contributing. And I know that there's like one person watching right now. I'm pretty sure that's Adam, and hopefully when he gets done with his meetings, he could actually join us, on the call. But, that's the thing is that, you can choose right now, the kind of attitude, the outlook that you bring towards, what you're doing with technology as a career, and you'll find that the people who are in it for the quickflip.com phenomena, they could get rich. They could get rich really quick, man. But when you just really want to know how all this stuff works and how it all goes together, that shit is magic, man. So I'm going to blank your screen again here. What we're going to do, we're going to create access tokens. Go to your IAM management console there to the left. And, here, Authenticator app on your thing. Let's do that.
Oh, yes. Pull it up.
Yeah, I was just waxing, all philosophizing about the state of the world we live in.
Okay, so we're just going to hit continue. I know I jumped back at a very interesting time.
This is just my brain all day, every day, 24/7. I can't turn this shit off, That's why I always got to be like doing something, because it gets me kind of outside of my own head. Hit show QR code and then scan it with your phone.
Right. So on the Authenticator, I'm doing add account, or
go into. You're gonna want to add account, and it's not gonna be like a school or work account, or it's just gonna be like just like another service or something like that.
Hot diggity dog! Look at that! Oh my goodness!
Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog, hot dog. Hot dog, hot diggity dog, hot dog, it's problem solved.
Wait, it was
In the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Check it out.
Fuck around, find out.
I don't like that it says like root account, but
the idea with a root account is that you create IAM credentials and you use like a YubiKey to secure the root account and don't use it for anything. But you're a one-person show, so we're gonna use click there on access keys. Oh, also, go back to MFA and then hit manage. Hit cancel. There's got to be a way to have a account recovery. If you were to lose your MFA. Can you open up a new tab and hit MFA Recovery AWS account?
Right up here?
Yeah.
You got it.
Oh yeah, so they just require you to contact support. So go ahead and close this tab here. And then access keys, click on that. And then hit create new access key.
And then
hit download key file.
Okay.
And open that sucker.
Oh, I bet it put it on the wrong hard drive too.
Oh, you're gonna just grab this and copy and paste and put it right into Bitwarden.
Okay, so the both or
I can't see your screen. Yeah, I could see part of your screen. I could see from like T to AM columns.
Come on. There we go. Okay.
There you go. So just you could do go ahead and close out of the Bitwarden Web Vault. You don't need.
Oh, okay.
You don't
I
need
thought
the.
Gonna add it to it.
Yeah, we are, but you're going to use the Chrome extension that you're already signed into. So go back to your Excel spreadsheet there and just click A1, A2, and you can control click so you can select them both. And then hit Control C or right click and copy, whatever.
Okay.
And then go to Bitwarden, just click on it. And then there will be a plus sign to the right. Click on that. And then instead of login, hit secure note. And for name, change it from console.aws.amazon.com to AWS access key. And then for a folder, you're going to want to make something like, tech or programming or projects or something like that.
How do you create a folder in this?
I don't know if you can here. Just go ahead and go to notes and then paste it in there.
Okay.
And put a space in between those two. That makes sense. And then hit save in the upper right hand corner. Bam! Bingo, Bob's your uncle. So now you see how it says there are no logins to autofill for the current tab, right? But if you click in Search Vault and you type in AWS, there's your access key, and then you click on it. Mm-hmm. If you click the thing to the right there, one sec, somebody's calling me.
Yep.
This is Philip. My social security number has been compromised. Oh no. So then if you hit close on the left hand side there, and go to my vault, I was trying to, so you have these things with like no folder, right? Maybe you click plus, you can make a folder. Oh no, you can't. Hit cancel. Shit.
No, okay.
So I guess let's go to your vault on the web console.
Okay, no problem.
Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog, hot dog. Bah, 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 bah.
Oops, there we go.
And then hit save.
Oh, whoops. Not mine.
Oh wait, no, you don't want to hit. That was Chrome prompting you, right?
Yeah.
You do not want
just
Chrome.
closed that.
You do not want Chrome to have your Bitwarden master password. So,
Exactly.
you see how there's a plus button to the left there that's to the right of the folders thing?
There we go.
Make one called tech. Heck yeah, player. And then when you click on those individual items, you can select the folder that you just created. I don't know if you can do all three of them at once, but maybe it'll let you. Yeah, hit move. Oh, heck yeah. Wow, look at that.
Success.
Bingo, bango. Bob's your uncle, right? So now go back to Terraform Cloud.
Okay.
And click on Workspaces to the left there.
One moment, searching.
Or it's on the top there, however we get to it. And hit New Workspace. And then version control workflow. And then hit GitHub. And then IAM-TF template. Yep. And then hit create workspace. Or advanced options.
That's right.
Actually, we're not going to have a different branch. Go ahead and we're just going to have one. It's just going to be master, I think. So hit create workspace.
Talents, workspace created.
Right. And so I'm going to go back to showing your screen here. Go ahead and go to the GitHub thing that has the AWS IAM-TF template and hit back. And then click on variables.tf. So you're going to see how there's an access key and a secret key, but then all the other ones have, the whole thing, how they have a default that's filled out.
Right.
So go ahead and go back to your GitHub. There your Terraform Cloud.
Okay.
And hit settings or variables. Sorry, to the left. Variables.
Right.
Dope. Hit add variable.
For Terraform or environment?
Terraform variables. So we're going to mute the screen real quick here. And then go back to Bitwarden where you have that thing that we just did.
Yep.
And copy just the access key after the there you go. Copy that. And so the key is if you go back to the AWS IAM/TF template, you'll see I think it's AWS, or no, it's just access_key, right?
Okay.
Access_key and then value. Now you see there to the right how it has HCL and sensitive. You do not want to click sensitive on your access key because you need to be able to know which access key that you're using, right? Go ahead and hit save variable.
Right.
And then
do another for secret.
Do another, yeah. And then that one, make sure to check the sensitive box.
Okay.
And after you copy this, close out of your vault in Bitwarden.
Will do. Right, so there's that. Save.
Nice. And close out of that.
Okay. Close or just go to a different.
So hit there on overview.
There you go. Yeah.
So you see there how it has execution mode remote. On the right there, hit click on Q plan manually.
Here we go.
And then
Oops,
just hit Q plan.
Even though there's nothing here.
Well, you could put a reason in there if you want to, but the thing is, the only people are you and me right now. So the idea is that if you have like 20 people in your organization that are using Terraform Cloud, you would need to have like reasons that you put in there all the time, right? But when you're the one doing it, you aren't going back looking through what you did, trying to figure out what you did before, because it's all driven by a Git workflow. So see there, variable bucket name. So you see there how it has no default value. This is where things get interesting. Go back to the AWS IAM/TF template variable GitHub deal.
Okay.
And click on the AWS IAM/TF template to bring you to the top of the project.
Right here.
Yeah, click on that. And then you see how it has code and then the little... that.
Yep.
Click on that.
All right.
And then
just copy
it. And then open up Visual Studio Code.
All right. Oh, perfect. Okay.
And then so you're gonna want to create a folder. What I use is just workspace is the name of mine. So if you hit the Windows key and E at the same time, you'll get Windows Explorer.
Alrighty, let's see. No, not school.
Yeah, click on this PC.
Yeah.
And then Windows C, and then it'll have users.
Okay.
And then Kathy Suite, whatever. Right click and hit make new folder. And make it workspace with a capital W. Boom! And then go close out of this. Go back to Visual Studio Code. And hit Open Folder. And select folder. Sweet.
I should have just
Go
done
ahead,
that.
go ahead and maximize Visual Studio Code here too.
Oops. Well, it's actually half of my screen, so I'm like...
Oh, it's oh, that's weird that you can do it like that. That's cool.
I don't care. Just
Click on terminal at the top.
okay.
New terminal.
New.
And then, so this is going to fail, but I want you to just get practice. Type git clone, right click. It's going to error out because you don't have git installed. So you're going to want to go to your Chrome and just type git for Windows or whatever.
Okay. That's easy enough. Or is it SCM?
Gitforwindows.org.
Oh.
So,
I clicked it in time. Okay.
Hit download.
Let me see. And then I did hit. Oh, there we go. Duh. I swear. Oh, there we go. I was like, I swear I clicked it. Ooh. Yes. Firstborn, left leg. All this default is pretty good.
Yeah.
Sure. There. Let it get this. Okay. Now.
Let git decide. Oh,
Okay.
Override the branch name. There you go,
Okay.
main.
And okay, perfect. And that's
Yeah,
correct.
because we want to be politically correct, man. Master
Very true.
it's something that tech has really lagged behind on.
Yeah, but I'm glad that it's finally picking up. There's nothing with primary, secondary, main, secondary, nothing like that. Even growing up, having the whole, drive master slave stuff, I'm like, ooh, that's nope. Didn't feel right. Shouldn't be using that. All right, so get from command line, also from okay, so that way we can use it through Visual Studio Code.
Yeah.
Perfect. And open SSL library or use native Windows secure channel.
Use the OpenSSL library.
Okay. Check out Windows style, emit Unix style, check out as is.
Check out Windows style, commit Unix line endings.
Okay. I mean, I can just use this one because I have Putty. That's probably different than Minty.
Yeah, use the Windows default console window.
Okay. Then the default behavior of git pull, default rebase, or only ever fast forward. I'll leave the default git pull as default.
Yep.
Credential manager core. Credential manager. Oh, probably.
Yeah, core. Yeah, there you go. And then hit do not enable symbolic links.
Okay. So
Hit next.
Okay.
And hit install. Don't worry about any of that.
Okay. I'd rather be safe than sorry and wait to hear what you have to say. Just to make
Right,
sure.
right.
Whenever I worked in the training department at a previous employer, I'd always be worried about the, jumpy clickers that, click ahead. Nope, I'm gonna make the wrong decision. Right, almost done. All right. Git bash or release notes, any of this, or just finish?
Man, fucking my very good friend and colleague is really fucking failed to load resources required to render the feature. Please try refreshing the page. Hit finish real quick. I have to do something for a moment. I will be.
You bet. You want to shut this down while you're...
Oh no, I'm not shutting it down. I'm just
Okay.
give me just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
No problem.
Sorry about the delay. Just one moment.
No problem. Actually, close. No, not that. No, don't leave meeting. Jeez. I've actually lost the Zoom window.
I might bounce for a second on the connection, but it should come back. I have to connect to a VPN.